This year is the first time in 10 years that I've been out of pain. When my neck is out of alignment, the atlas is out, I get so foggy headed, I can't think, I don't sleep well, high blood pressure, memory problems, neck pain. But when it gets in alignment, I can instantly see better.
Hey, what's up, YouTube and people on Facebook? We want to share something awesome with you. I got someone with me named, what's your name?
Cody Watts.
Tell us what brought you into our clinic.
For the last 10 years, I've had terrible neck pain, chronic misalignment in my neck. I was seeing a chiropractor 4 or 5 times a week, massage therapist once a week. There was almost never a day that I was not in pain, all the time. And I was pretty young. I'm only 33 now, and I was too young to be in this much pain, and tried so many different things, went to 8 different practitioners, considered getting surgery, went a holistic route, chiropractic, massage. I started out with, a long time ago, with a different upper cervical doctor that did a different technique that never worked and never got me out of pain. But I was desperate. I was trying everything I could. Finally, I found this technique of upper cervical, and it was the thing that's changed my life. This is the first time, this year is the first time in 10 years that I've been out of pain. I was having all sorts of symptoms, foggy headedness, slurred speech.
Can you give me an example? How would that show up in your life?
You know, I would go to work and I'd be talking to people. I'm a real estate agent, and I would just forget what I was talking about and was stumbling over my words and couldn't quite connect my words to what I was trying to say. And people just thought that I was weird or drunk or something.
Oh, that's frustrating, eh?
And I was totally sober, and it was just my atlas was out of place, and I just couldn't figure it out. I didn't know.
So this bone right here, look at that. Look at this huge head sitting on top of this tiny little bone. When this thing is misaligned, it causes a breakdown in literally every single part of the body, possibly. We have a lot of people with lots of different combinations of symptoms. So you'd get slurred speech, you'd notice your memory going down, and you'd feel foggy headed all the time, right?
My vision would be not very good, foggy headed, memory problems, bad neck pain. I wouldn't sleep well.
Terrible.
Low energy, jaw pain.
So, tell us what you liked about our clinic. Anything you like particularly about our clinic?
You know, what I really like about Dr. Salisbury is he is a do whatever it takes kind of a guy. He'll see you however often you need to be seen. He'll take as much time as he needs with you. He'll do regular chiropractic along with the upper cervical adjustments, and different supplementation, the lasers, all sorts of different things to help you get better. And
cool.
It's very impressive.
Well, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. I want to share one other thing with you guys. If you guys know, in Greek mythology, this is something I got back from my trip to Greece. This is Atlas. Atlas is the Greek mythology guy who held up the world on his shoulders. And it's no joke that the anatomists, when they named this bone, this is C1, they called this the Atlas bone. Would you say that that might be holding up your whole world, that little bone?
Sure is.
And when it's out, what do you feel?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
When my neck is out of alignment, the atlas is out, I get so foggy headed, I can't think, I don't sleep well, high blood pressure, memory problems, neck pain. But when it gets in alignment, I can instantly see better. Side of my head, I can feel warmth, and I can feel the blood flow to my brain, and it is changing my life.
That's so cool, huh? Every time you get, we can see his whole body unwinds like we see with this chart. His legs short, his hip pulls up tight, and it's all being driven from up here. And even with standing, his whole body just starts to twist. So we just kind of do that with him. You can feel that just totally releases, then his brain is what turns off all the muscles going down. So this bone right here is rotated backwards. According to the x-ray, and we have the exact parameters of how to realign it with at which angle. It looks like your head usually has it down right there. Move your shoulder a little bit on the back. Staying right there. Let's let the shoulders drop. Have to do repetitive clicks, which is very uncommon for us to do. We just do usually just a click or two. With him, his body has responded very well to doing it like this. So we do it. That's what gets his atlas to hold. That's the right spot right there. So let's go ahead and stand up. So what do you feel after
I
before and
definitely
after?
feel more blood flow going back to this side of my head, and I definitely feel like my vision has gotten a little clearer.
So what goes on in the back of your head right here?
It feels warm and like I'm getting blood flow back in the brain.
Wow. And that happens every time we do the adjustment, as I remember.
Yeah, pretty instantly. I can feel the blood flow back in my brain.
Wow. And what did you come in with feeling today?
Very foggy headed and a lot of tension and just not feeling good.
Yeah.
Not sleeping well.
Okay. So yeah, when you just stand still like that and let your body relax, shows what it looks like when you're out. It just starts to
Yeah,
flop.
when it's out, it starts pulling this way, and I'll feel more weight on one leg, and I can't just naturally stand relaxed without twisting, and that's when I can definitely know that the atlas is out of place, and I can feel it in my head and my brain function and everything.
Okay, so as you stand still now, you just feel symmetrical and even, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we'll check his leg length and the tightness in his back by having him lay supine right here, which shows us the same thing we're looking at here. But we already know with him, in his case, once this pattern and he stands up and it's not tight and pulling into one side, then he's good to go rest. So let's go on and rest.
Okay.
Let's go on over here. Okay, from resting, tell me about what do you feel different from when compared to when you came in?
I feel a lot more clear-headed. I don't feel as foggy. When I'm out of place, I have a hard time remembering things or focusing or concentrating on things. And I notice when I get in place, my atlas in place, I instantly can have a higher brain function, remember things better, feel more clear-headed, feel less irritable. I have a heart rate monitor, finger heart rate monitor, and I've done it before where my neck has been out of place. My atlas has been out of place, and my resting heart rate is between 90 and 100, but then I've done it after my atlas is in place, after my adjustment, and my resting heart rate is between 60 and 70.
Wow,
it's
great.
crazy to me that that the atlas can affect the resting heart rate so much, and I think that so many people have problems with high blood pressure and anxiety and so many problems that they're getting medicine for, when it's really just the atlas misalignment.
Yeah, it's alignment
Can
going
fix
up.
all of that.
And how long till you feel 100%? I know you start feeling better immediately afterwards.
I'd say I usually, if it gets in place really well, sometimes I'll feel better instantly the rest of the day. Sometimes the muscles are just so tight they just need to kind of unwind, and then I'll feel really good the next day after a
Awesome.
little bit of rest. So
Well, at least you're in the up and up, so that's a good, encouraging feeling. Awesome,
Yeah.
man. Thanks for sharing.
thanks, Harrison. It makes the whole difference on my entire body and all my posture.
You know,
Thanks,
dude,
my friend, Dr. Salisbury.
Thank you so much for sharing
Changed my
that.
life, man.
You're
Thank
going to
you.
help influence people from seeing this, so thanks for sharing your experience. Thanks.